What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Joat Lion, and I'm here to say that I decided to come onto the little bit of the wet. Hold on one second. Just jump on to here a little bit, just for a brief, quick synopsis of what I'm doing. Um, Most people know that I already do trading cards and everything like that, so it's kind of one of those things that I do on a regular basis. Inventory, basically working out of my own little apartment. So, for all those people that are out there going, um, wanting to know how I get started with this, if you ever want to buy some cards that I show you today, please do not hesitate to go onto the TCG Player website. And when you go do filters, it will ask you for sellers. Look up Joat cards. A lot of my inventory is on there, almost every single one of them. I've got everything cheapy from 5 cent cards all the way up to $1 to $2 cards. So, and Magic, today I've been focusing heavily recently on Magic cards. So today I'm going to be doing a lot of um, Pokemon for all those guys out there that want to be talking and all that. So we're gonna go see. I just bought some new cards today or yesterday. Got a whole bunch of them, brand new out of the packs. Um, and basically, just gonna go through and we're gonna see how give a good little number of um how we do. See how much money we can make. In basically, I'm gonna be probably doing like these little 1 hour streams to basically show you. It's like it's not real big money, but I can still make a little bit of some extra bucks while I'm here. Currently, what I'm doing is looking for anything with an basically an A card, which I have an Altaria. I think I got one of those already, but it helps to. And I've got some slots in here. If you guys can't see it, it's basically this Altaria out of the Silver Legacy, or not Silver Legacy. That's where I work, but out of the Silver Tempest um videos. And if you guys want to pop a comment, say, hey, can you show me? Well, let me know. I want to get these streams out. Maybe start doing a little bit more streaming. Currently, I'm looking on the computer right now. Sorry if I'm not like dual streaming or like streaming what I'm doing on the computer with what I'm doing here. I just thought it would be a little bit easier to manage this way. So we're looking for that Altaria out of the Silver Tempest. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. When I'm talking about these cards, I'm also going to be putting up the price. Now, I spent $36 in card or 36 yesterday. And all my foils and non-foils, even with the magic card, only matched up to basically about $6.90. So that's not really that good, especially when I spent about 36.60 on it. So I gotta see if these cards make up the some extra prices. So we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna find to see if my time literally gets paid for, because a lot of people don't realize that um, these cards actually spend a lot. A lot of people like to buy the cheapies. Now, recently I was doing pretty good January, February. March has gotten off to a slow start. And I do have one of these already. one of these Alterias. Yeah, I do. Perfect. So this Altaria is actually a 10 I look at the market value of what TCG puts up there. And hold on, let me do this. I put a thing where find out where TCG is at. And basically, I'm just saying basically, what I decide to do is see what TCG has for the price. Then I turn around and I raise it up to the nearest nickel. If it's already at either a 5, 10, 15, 20 cent thing, then I leave it where it's at. I just do the market price. But if it's like 1 cent, I'll raise it up to 5 cents. And so when I'm giving you guys the prices, I'm going to be saying that it's I'll be basically telling you guys that it's going. Yeah, that's much better. I'm going to be basically telling you guys that it's the price that I'm selling it for, to show you guys that it's actually, I've got thousands of cards. I still got to put up. But to show you how much each card can be valued. Currently, like this card right here, the Altaria, just looked it up, and I sell it at lightly played. Like right now, currently at a lightly played card, even though this card just came straight out of the pack, lightly played is 6 cents. And people are like, well, that's not much. But near mint condition selling at about a 4 cents. So lightly played has got me about, I would be normally selling it at 5 cents. These things are selling it for about 10 cents. So we're not doing too bad. So I'm going to go save. So get my trusty notepad so I can get a little bit of notes myself. Currently we're sitting at 10 cents. So basically I just added another, I've got like 7 pages of A cards and I'm about halfway through. So we're now working on the Bs. Let me see if I had any Bs in here before I get started. Okay, I got one of those. Something brand. Only one. And that one card happens to be, let me give, actually see what I'm doing here. Happens to be this Beach Court from one of the newer sets, the regular Scarlet Violet base. So we're going to be checking on that one. So far, we've added 10 cents into the yeah, we got right here for Beach Court. This one's going to be a, come on, work with me. This one's going to be another 10-cent card. Market value is at 9 cents. So going to be doing a 10 cents on this one. So currently puts me at 20 cents. Now I've got literally other cards like these guys from other sets. I'm trying to consolidate a few things. So now I got a couple of Badoofs I got to worry about. So just take these out of this sleeve and move it into another's. These are Brilliant Stars. And like I said, I got 2 of them. I'm going to show you guys every card just because the fact is I think it's going to be one of those people like to show the commons and uncommons. eye on it or show just the rares and then how much they're making off the rares. I'm going to show you exactly how much I make off of every card. So currently, those two Bidoofs were both about 5 cents a piece. So we're doing working with that now. We're currently sitting, if you're doing the math with me, we're currently sitting at 30 cents. And mind you, we're doing 30 cents and 10 minutes in, not ideal. Believe me, I am still in the profit with everything. Even buying $30 worth of cards, still have made uh $36. I'm still currently, and I've got all the statistics right here, convenient. I have made over $66 in sales, and I've spent about $63 in sales, so or in expenses this year. So that's in most of that being postage. So yeah, that's about a $3 profit right now. I mean, it's not much. That's why I'm not quitting my day job for it currently. But it is extra money coming in on the side. It helps me, especially when TCG pays at least um $2. They pay at least twice a week. Not really $2, but they pay twice a week. They do their transactions by Mondays and Thursdays. Usually I get it around about Wednesdays and Friday or Wednesdays and Saturdays. In, actually accessible in my bank account. All right, we're going to be doing a berry now. I got this uncommon berry right there. We're going to set it over to here, put it in the little spot. I do not have one on sale yet. But this berry is a 5-cent card. It's small, but it is 5 cents. We're going to put that over there. That's all right. And this one, I believe, this one was a promo. It just so happens to be a Blissey promo. This little one right here. And if I get, ladies and gentlemen, if I get any cards that are over 50 cents, you're going to see me get excited. You're going to see me put it in one of a penny sleeve plus one of these top loaders that I got consistent here. We're going to be working with that. Trying to figure out. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. A Blissey hollow foil miscellaneous. Sure enough, market value is at 19 cents. So, of course, we're going to be selling it for 20 cents. That Blissey right there. And people are going to ask, and I know you're probably going to ask me saying, why are you doing these? If you're not making that much money, why are you doing it? Believe me, I hear it all the time. It's the fact is, it's the extra little bit of money. It's never running. You can never. Some people could like to complain about not having money. I always have a little bit of money coming in. That way, I'm never ever broke, even if it's a couple of bucks. My next card is this Boisel right here. It's an Ultra Prism card. It's a very old set. It's Sun and Moon. Currently we're sitting at 55 cents, by the way, guys. But this Boisel is a market value of 14 cents. So sale price is at 15. That brings our current total um 7 cards in and we're making 70 cents. So we're kind of like somewhat pushing a little bit of a 10 cents a card limit. It just depends on how much how much um you can put in. All right. Now where the heck? There it is. Now I'm on page 8, and I always use these little things to mark my pages for those people that decide that, like, I would love to sell um packs and stuff like that, but sometimes to sell packs you got to buy booster boxes. Booster boxes can be up to about 800, about anywhere from as high as, like, I want to say 10,000, low as maybe about $80. Now, this is the next card I'm putting into the thing. Now, I'm pulling different cards. I might have the same card to show. That's a Bruxish from the Lost Thunder. This is like basically live inventory we're trying to show you right now. It's a common number 70. Yep. And it is a 5-cent card. So all right. Bug Catcher is next. Basically that one from the Fusion Strike set. And yeah, I'm pulling them out and then showing you guys again. Found it. Okay, that's another 5-cent card. The lowest it's going to be is 5 cents. So I'm making basically bare minimum off the cards. If you're buying packs from the local convenience store, think about it. Every pack has like 10 cards, 11 if you want to include the energy. And so basically they're about $4 to $5 a pack. You're getting them about 50 cents a card. 45 to 50 cents a card. So all these 5 centers are actually losing me money. That's why I always put like 50 cents is basically break even or higher. But this next card, let's see, we got this Buizel. If you could look, the actual blue part has the different foils, so that would be like a lightly foiled one. And it's from the Brilliant Stars version. Lightly foiled. And it raises it about 5 cents up to 10. A hollow foil. So we made 10 cents off of that one. Currently sitting at 90 cents. Got another one of those Buizels that were like 15 cents, guys, because we already checked that one. So we're going to add to that. And what I'm doing is I'm also putting it up for sale. At the same time I'm showing it to you guys, it's going up on the market. I got a Bunnelby. I got a few of those Bunnelbys. Hold on. But that Bunnelby is from the Fusion Strike series. So, all right, let's see where these Bunnelbys are. I got one from Fusion Strike. I already got 2 in here from. Okay, that Bunnelby, 5 cents. I've got this Bumblebee. If you look at the artwork's different. The tacticals are different. That one's from the Crimson Invasion series, Sun and Moon. It's an older set. The first one I gave you was from the 2021 set. This one was from a 2017. Still the same thing. Still about 5 cents. Somebody wants it for their collection, they can get it. Um, and then I got a couple of Dragon Majesty, or not Dragon Majesty, Darkness Ablaze Bumblebees. Which happen to be, of course, they're not really like, if Bumblebee is your favorite character, then yes, I'm going to say that you guys should definitely try to come buy some from me. You'll never get very many cards cheaper than what I give. And you know what? I do take loss a lot of times on, especially when I got to buy a new product. But I like the consistency. I like for people to consistently buy stuff. I like to make sure if I can find cards, give me business. Let me let's be able to. If you like these sets, please don't hesitate to call me or send me a message. Lion@gmail.com. I got another one of the Banaries that are 10 cents. Because, like I said, I've already have one of those already, and I just showed you guys. Brings me up to 2 in quantity. And I'm already done with another page. I got a couple more pages left of bees we're going to take care of, because basically this is what I do in my spare time. Now I got a couple of old cards here. So maybe the older it gets, they're not all the way old like 1999, but they are, if I'm looking at this one, 2016. That's an 8-year-old card right there. And it's an uncommon, so it might be worth something. This one, I believe, I've got a couple of XYs. Let's see the number 12. Fates Collide. XY Fates Collide. And I was completely good. Something uncommon like now, like 5 cents. They're starting to become more of like 20 cents, especially the more you get it. Like this one that breaks in I showed you, that's a 20-cent card, guys. That is just awesome. That's another 20 cents in value right there. Currently, I've already passed $1.50. I'm at 155 right now, just showing what you guys do. And like I said, all these nickel and dimes, they're adding up. This one of Evolving Skies, this Braviary. If you're a Pokemon fan, man, I'm all for it, guys. The thing is Pokemon has actually been one of my least amount of sales. People don't. I'm putting a lot of these uncommons on the market for a reason, just because they're really, people love to just buy singles. They're cheaper, and yeah, you're right. It is cheaper for me to on this. And I have the fun of opening packs and take a look at some of the cards and some of the artworks. But my biggest one is I'm also trying to go out there and contribute to the player movement, the tournament players that need cards for their decks and other stuff. Collectors, and I got this Breloom from the Fusion Strike era. $0.10 card. Now this one's a little older than that last one. That last Breloom was 2021. This one is 2017. It's from the Shining Legends. So let's I believe it's from Shining Legends. It's special set. Like I said, that last Breloom was 10 cents. This one's going to be a 15-cent card. Now we're starting to get into those ones that are not low end or not nickel cards. Currently, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at the notes here. I'm currently sitting at a $1.85 in 20 cards. And some of you are probably laughing because the fact is you're like, that doesn't mean much. But you're right. It probably doesn't to you, but it makes a pretty good difference. And I know I'm getting to about 27 cents. I'm not even $2 in. So some people think it's a waste of time, but I'm wasting time not making money, sitting in my house for a couple hours. Working one job where I can actually have time. If I have a family or have a significant other, I can sit at home, do this, and still have some kind of like income coming in. It doesn't have to be all that fancy, but it comes in. That's the Brock's Grit from the X, and I know that's an XY Evolutions card. But Brock's Grit Trainer, I want to see if it's. My best guess would be it would be like a 25-cent card, maybe. It's playable, depending. Okay, I was wrong. It was a 5-cent card. It's currently just at 5 cents. So we're going. I got 190. Forgot to do something with this page. This is the 9th page of bees that I got. Now, Astral Radiance Bronzong. Nice card. Like I said, all these cards have value, but they're just not. Especially when I got 1,000 cards. Think about it. A nickel for 1,000 cards, that's $50 in inventory. I got 236, or no, not 2,360. I forgot the zero at the end. So, if every card at least a nickel, I have $118 in inventory. Over. Now, some of you is like, oh, that's significant. But I'm buying pretty much everything I've got right now on sale. You're probably going to cost you a little over $200, $300. Because not every card I have is a 5-cent card. So, but that Bronzong Astral Radiance, we're going to go take a look at what price it is. Another 5-center. Now, sometimes Now, like I said, it's not always going to be big pulls. I mean, I had a big pull yesterday, but you got to kind of look at it and go, hopefully, and just hopefully you can get through these picks and go, all right, that the more orders you get in, the more people trust you, the more times you can buy, you'll keep. I've sold 5 cent cards to people because there's people that need them for their decks, and they're not. I think one of the last sales I had was back on the 29th of February. Um, Sold for 10 cents. Now, mind you, when you're working with TCG Player, they have a fee system. They charge $1.22 for shipping and handling. Automatically if it's under $5. And what they do is that helps me out a lot of times because even though I do have a lot of the stuff still lying around that I've lost because I've lost money over the last 2 years buying products, most of my sales, once I put something together, it cost me 68 cents a stamp because just like almost anybody working out of their homes, people are going to be sending them in white envelopes and trying to cut costs on shipping. And the cheapest way to do it is like a white envelope. I've got my printer right here, and it's one of those things that it's just, you got to, if you want to create a business like this, if you have the capital, you can probably push yourselves a little bit more. I'll be honest with you, I'm a diehard gambler. Sometimes I live in a gambling city. So most of the time I'm really almost broke every time. I take care of my bills, of course. I got this apartment. This is costing me about 1250 a month. I've got a job, walking distance, that pays me about $20 an hour, $21 an hour. And I'll say this, it's one of those things that it's just like a little, if you want to make it a little side hobby, then it will work. And it's all, this kind of hobby, this kind of business is all about how much effort do you want to put into it and how much patience you have to create a business like this. Because right now, it's not a business, or it's not officially like all the legitimates and stuff like that, but it's very, how you say, easy to look at the stuff and go, you know what? It's simple. You can go to a store, do do some videos of how you pick up things, and actually do things like this. And this is what I'm trying to get across to a lot of people, because they're honestly worried with the way the economy's. They're just worried about different way avenues. And if cards are not your thing, and fashion is, or collect different types of collectibles that you want to make pretty good money on, go to your nearest thrift stores. I will say this: go to your nearest places and look for different. Look what sells, and look like electronics, clothes, collectibles. Those usually sell pretty well online. Now, guys, I got this right here. This Bronzong. I got a couple of Bronzor, 2 or 3, so I'm going to try to stay on the page. That Bronzor is a 5 cent card. That's from Battle Styles. We just broke the $2 mark with that one. I know it's not much. I got Lost Origins Bronzor. I only got one of those right now that I'm putting. The first one was Battle Styles. This one's Lost Origins. This one's also another 5-cent card. And I got another couple of bronzors. So I'm going to show you guys those ones too. These will be on my another page, but I've got 3 Ultra Prism. Now, first of all, let's get this in here. All right. And we're going to show you the difference. Like those other bronzors, one was from 2021, one was from 2022. These bronzors were from 2019 set, and they're 15 cents a piece. So think about it. 2019, 2 to 3 years later, these cards are already up 10 cents compared to a card of the same of similar. Actually, okay, I see one was never mind. One of them was Ultra Prism. The other one was Team Up. My apologies, I did not see that. Yeah, I'm paying attention somewhat. But the Team Up one, I'll tell you. Okay, the Ultra Prism was 2018. The Team Up ones, there was 2 of them. Those 2, the one that looked like this, is actually 25 cents a piece. The 2019 one is 25 cents a piece. We just made 50 cents off of 2 cards. It's right there. So looking at it, we're going. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, so I got another one here, and I want to show you guys. I got this Bruno, and it is in hollow foil. It's a Battle Styles, yeah. Okay, I got to adjust that price. And when I go and get a new card and I see the price is different, then that's when I'll sometimes adjust it. But that Bruno, because it is a hollow foil, I had the other one. I have one in a regular version that I was selling for 10 cents. I've dropped it down to 5. But that particular Bruno is a 25-cent card. So we're doing not too bad. Literally for 30 cents, 30 cards. So, well, we're not even at 30 cards right now. Looking at my numbers. Now, I'm not going to show you all because I got like 5 of them. But I got the same Baneri from Ultra Prism. And then we will be done with, okay, not Bunnelby. Baneri. And I think I got a couple of these, but I do. I have 2 already, but I got 5. Tells you how common these cards are. I got 5 more. And they're all 10 cents. So that's another 50 cents. I just put in. Puts me over the $3 limit. So All right. So I'm already done with those bees. I'll probably do a little bit of a series on doing this, just because the fact is, and try to see where we compete and where we beat each other. Give me something. Sit here, talk to you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, I give my personal opinion a lot of times about different situations. But I'm kind of glad that you guys are here. And if you're watching this video, you're enjoying the time you're spending with me. Um, okay, I only have three. Only have three of the new ones right there. I got myself one Char Cadet, another Char Cadet, and the Clauncher from this set. So we're going to go over here. We've got my C products. I've got about 20 minutes left, 19 minutes maybe. We're going to start off with this Clauncher. Like I said, we're going to see how many cards we could put in a set, because a lot of people ask me when I'm watching some of the videos, especially when you got people that are doing a lot of different money. I like to do a little bit of live streaming. But when you got people just looking, we see money and they go, oh, the big cards, the big cards. I'm not one of those ones that are like about the big cards. Mind you, that Clauncher was not just about 5 cents, because the big cards, yes, they make money, but they don't. When everybody's chasing the big cards, they lose sight of the little ones that can actually be the biggest intakers. Like, I've literally done a lot of sales, nickel and dime, and still been making money. I think I've only lost money on 3 sales, maybe. And I've done about 30. And still $3 profit. So I got a couple of Char Cadets here. One from Paradox Rift and the other one from the Scarlet Violet series. So we're going to take a look at this one. This one is, there was 2 types of Char Cadets. This is the number 39 version. It is a 5-cent card. So we're currently at 355. I can add that to my collection. And I got number 25 on Paradox Rift. That one was the 25, or number 25. Currently selling market price 15 cents. Because it's a new one, probably. But this also takes into account how much somebody's actually bought it for. So that's another 15 cents in the book. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go take a look. I'm going to say, currently, I've just done A's, B's, and C's. Hold on 1 second. Actually, much better. And A's, B's, and C's, we're currently like $3.70 on this session. I know it's 45. But like I said, you keep doing this. There's a lot of different things. Well, reason why I do these, I only have one Dolliv card. So what we're going to do is come over here. Luckily for me, and like I said, a lot of people don't realize one of the biggest issues I've heard in the world nowadays is just the fact is that, or especially in our country, is that it's hard to find work. It's hard to be um, to find work. And I tell people all the time, I say, that's when you got to start going, you know what? If you can't depend on big business or you can't depend on the government, you got to start doing it, just working for yourself. Because they are worried about themselves. Working for somebody else is not going to get you rich. I'm going to tell you that right now. Well, I couldn't find any e-cards, so we're going to, on the E's. So, but I did find 3 F's. We're going to pop them in here. Okay. First one is going to be the Flabebe. And like I said, I do magic. I do Pokemon, but I'm just showing you at least an hour every day, guys, of the stuff I go through. And yeah, let's see how much inventory, keep just a track of the inventory of how much I'm able to put into these um put into the effort, and how much basically me putting the stuff in here is generating some cost to me too. If you guys want to donate and you guys want to see more of these value videos like this, please let me know. I appreciate. Currently, like I said, everything I'm doing right now, this has came out of my own pocket. Everything I bought was myself. Um, and people were like, "Well, how can you afford that?" I said, "Well, it's kind of easy. I don't go to bars or I don't go to nightclubs, and so I've had a lot of different beer, or like I don't spend $12 a beer, especially around here. Got rid of a page, had to add a new page. I've got 7 pages of F. So, ladies and gentlemen, that Flaffy is in the system. If you want to buy it, it is 5 cents. I think this is going to be my 40th card. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. No, it was 1. Um, 15 cents. Okay, 15. Okay, yeah. Because I only put the $1 and then I put the 2. Sorry, I thought I missed something, but it's the Fletchlander that's going to go in next. It is from Silver Tempest. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go. There's a local store that I know of where I live that does sell a bunch of old school cards that people have donated to them. or sold to them, and they'll sell them for like $1 card, or 3 for $2, or 10 for $5, or something like that. Pretty good deal if you can get one. I've had 3 that I picked up myself that were from 1999 base set boosters. They weren't like the big $300 ones, but you can get like a 75-cent card for like 66 cents. Yeah, I added. Let me double check to see what I put. Yeah, 5 cents for that one. Yes, I know I'm kind of going a little bit off track. Currently 40 cards in. We are currently sitting at $3.90. But this is basically to show you guys how cheap cards such as these can be valuable. They can add up. I'm taking a look. Okay, just in case if I don't have any G's. Got 1 each. I do have a G. I've got 1 G card and 1 H card, which is always good for me. It's a card right here. G card. Now think about it, guys. Some of you guys are getting paid, and I know you guys are getting paid low wages, but in 1 hour, I just put $3.90. In some places, that would be probably pretty good. I know in California, it's probably not so good, but it all depends on how you feel on certain situations. Now, I'd never judge anybody on how they feel, but I always tell them, don't judge me on how I feel. But people still do, and that's okay. They're entitled to their beliefs. Actually, that's not the one I want. Growlithe. I needed the Growlithe 31. Which is this card right here. And this Growlithe, hey, we finally have a dime card, a 10-cent card. Which currently makes us at $4 even. Still got about 5 minutes left. Got this Hypno here. I'm gonna come over here. Yeah, this Hypno, not too bad. Is going to be the next one we punch into the system. From the Scarlet Violet series, it is an uncommon, and it is another nickel card. Now, I know there was a lot of different things, like people were saying, you might have seen 25-cent cards. Quarter cards are actually something to be a little bit excited about, but if you're going to ship them out, a lot of the cost is more. Anything over $1 is better if you want to make money, because the way I ship stuff, this cost me about 20 cents a piece. I got penny cards costing me a penny, plus the postage. So selling a card for at 68 cents, I'm literally plus, I think it's like 3 cents for an envelope. You're looking at about 93 cents per shipment for all the on the cost wages. And this is what a lot of big business owners have to do. They have to break down sales. So anything like under 93 cents is kind of wasting money. But luckily for me, actually got most of this stuff when I was losing money anyway last year, still hanging over. Okay, I got no I's. How many J's do I have? Let me double check, guys. Okay, I don't have any I's or J's or K's, but I do have L's. Do I have room? Yes, I do. I do have room for a bunch of L's. So what we're going to do here is I've got the both versions. I just noticed that I got both versions of the LeChonk. And I think these will be our last ones, guys. I've got both versions of the LeChonk. You can see the different artworks, both 155 and 156. And funny thing is, there's actually, according to the website, there's actually 3 versions of this card in the same set. So the 155 is 5 cents. That's another nickel we add. And I got this 156. Who's also another 5 cents. And I got this Lance. Let me check. Yeah, this might be the last one I do. I got this Lance from Silver Tempest. And it's just the regular version. Yeah. And it's also going to be a 5-cent card. So we're going to end it with that. And currently, ladies and gentlemen, let's just put it this way. It might not be the most get rich quick kind of job, but it is a fun. You can do it with your family. You can enjoy. You can actually spend time. A lot of people are into this card thing as well as I am. I love the fact is that a lot of these cards are, how you say, you're spending a lot when you're getting them from the packs. To me personally, it's always trying to go for the big hitters. But even then, you got to go also understand a lot of they're in the business of making money too. So hopefully you like these kind of streams. I'm hoping to do a few more on here. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next time, and we'll all talk to you later.